What up, Pittsburgh Steelers fans? Matty P, Marky D here with another episode of Steelers Touchdown Under. We are predicting the Steelers record. We usually do this before training camp, before the preseason starts. Then we do it in the bye week before the season. And then we also do it, call it a bye week, extra week, whatever it wants to be. We also do it in the bye week during the season. We didn't do it on the weekend with our show because we're all focused about the roster. So now we're doing it. You got to get it before the season starts or it looks like we're cheating because the first game will be through. So I'm excited to do it. Marky D, we always have fun on these shows. Obviously, I don't want you to proceed what the record number is going to be that you're going to pick, but is it going to be higher or lower than when we did it last time?
I think last time we were higher than that. I'm going to go higher. Stuff it.
All right, I love it.
It was already
13 and 4, or 12 and 5 or something last time. So here we go. All right, week 1 coming up. San Francisco 49ers at home. Steelers play in their first home opener in 8 or 9 years. What's happening here?
Win. I'm just so annoyed at the media because they think that the 49ers are going to win. It's a win for us, man. There's no way Brock Purdy scores more than 21 points on us, and I think we score more than 21 points, so we win that game, something. But I got 31-10 is my score. But that's nice. A win for me, man. It's a win. I think we have to win that game. They win that game.
I've got a win as well. Steelers a win by double digits. I'm still deciding on how many points I think the Steelers are going to score before I do that. But before I give a prediction as we get close to the game. But yeah, I am on a win as well for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Week 2, Cleveland Browns at Acrisure, another home game. If this was in Cleveland, I'd actually say Steelers, this could be where they have a quick drop on the schedule, but at home, Cleveland week 2 coming off the 49ers. You love to see it. What are you thinking happens here?
Well, I just want to firstly say, are we that worried about this game? Even if, because I think the Browns versus the Bengals week 1, but they've got a really good record against the Bengals. I'm pretty sure they're versus week 1. But they might get a win there or not. I'm not too worried, man, to be honest, about this game. So this at home too, is it? Yes, it is Heinz Field. Yeah, I'm not too worried about this, man. We'll have a good win, and then they will be 1-0 versus the Browns coming to our house. It's Deshaun Watson. I don't know, dude. Are they going to smash him, to be honest? We beat them last year.
He's going to be in the dirt, man.
He's looked awful all preseason. You go and watch his highlights. He looks awful all preseason. So we got him last year, 7 sacks near the end, and we beat them by 14 points. So as long as we can stop their run, this is a win. I got back-to-back wins. That's 2.
Yeah, I love that. I'm on the same train. You got to be on the same train before it leaves the station. Then they've got to go on a double away schedule. It'll be interesting to see whether the Steelers travel back home or not, or whether they stay on the other side of the country for this. I don't know if they've said anything about that yet. But they play away to the Vegas Raiders in stadium, and I think Kenny Pickett in stadiums is a good thing. And then they play away at Houston. Both teams have had an interesting offseason, to say the least. Texans look like they've got a little bit more organized, but a lot younger team, a lot of development, a lot of areas of weakness. Vegas seem to be a little bit all over the place. No one seems really that happy there. Marky D, what do you think happens week 3 and week 4?
Look, I'm gonna keep riding high, dude. I think we win this game too. I actually don't think Jimmy G's that great out in Vegas. What I saw in some of the playoff games, I just think he just folds under pressure. You're right. Their running back wasn't that happy. They signed for a 1-year deal with Jacobs. And I just don't think they have any. That's awesome. Dog's going off. He's not happy either. Yeah, man, I just don't think they have anything out there. So I think it's going to be a harder game. This, to me, might be one of the hardest games out of the 3, to be honest, to verse them. Because I think at home, we're going to get two in a row. So I'm still going to go win, though. W.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, man.
What
was that, the scratching?
Yeah, sometimes he digs at the carpet to make it softer. I'm like, mate, it's carpet. It's not getting any rougher. You can just see his little head in the background. That was funny. So you have them winning against the Texans or losing?
Oh, Texans as well?
Yeah.
You want 2 in a row? Oh, win, mate. We're going 4 in a row. Easy. Tomlin has a really good record against rookies.
I want to say they beat the Houston Texans.
The thing is, if they go 4 in a row, this is going to put everyone on notice. Like, it'll be fantastic. But we wanted some good wins too. We wanted some wins where we're winning by.
I just wonder whether if they don't stay out there and they fly home, I think this is going to be a struggle because they're going to have had like two tough games to start, like on paper. They've traveled to Vegas. Houston, this could be the one game. Houston might be 0-3 and then come out and win. Like
could be.
I'm going to go with the win, but I'm on record for saying if they're going to drop one in the first 4 weeks, I kind of think this is the game they're going to drop.
Do you have them at 4-0 so far?
I'm going 4-0 as well.
Yeah, same.
All right,
but I hear you, man.
On to Baltimore at home.
Another one, man. Look, my
record's 5-0 going into the break. You're gonna go 5-0 going in the break, man.
Okay, I have my reasons because you know what? I have my reasons because I'm not gonna. You know what's tough when you put the games together, it feels like they shouldn't be 5-0. So you know what I'm saying? Because you've got bang, bang, bang. But individually speaking, the 49ers, you can win that game at home. So can the Browns. Going out west to Vegas, you can. And then beating the rookie quarterback or the Texans, you can. Also, individually speaking, the Ravens haven't done much. And
also the Houston had an awful offensive line last year, putting aside Laramie Tunsil. So like the Steelers pass rush, like that could be a nightmare for CJ Stroud. Like that could be a bad day at the office for CJ Stroud.
If there's Green at center, we have a win. Saying, right? So, and I'm just saying, individually speaking, like this game, if you don't link them all together, I'm going to say win because the Ravens have struggled against us in the last 3 years. And will Lamar Jackson play? We don't know. That's it. He could be injured by then.
Dobbins, same thing. Is their offense? They've got a whole new offense. Is that going to work for them? Like, I'm going to do it as well. I can't believe it. Steelers
5 in a row. Let's go.
5-0. 5-0 to the bye.
Oh, baby. But now it's gonna get pretty interesting though. I think this is the first stretch was fun. Now it's gonna get some harder games.
All right, Los Angeles Rams. They're gonna be better than what people think they are. But the Steelers have a bye week. And they played the week before at home. That'll help them. If this was bye week was between them traveling back and forth from the other side of to the middle of the country, I'd say this would be a problem game for them. But I like that they play at home, and then I like that they get the bye.
This game I think is going to be tough as well going out west too, but I think we get another W. I think we're 6-0.
I'd be sending all the players there a couple of days early on the bye to get accustomed to the time zone. So take the family to Disneyland, and then we'll train all week in LA.
Oh yeah, because their 1 p.m. games is like 10 a.m. or something like that.
Yeah. Right. So this will be a 4:05 p.m. game Eastern, so it'll be a 1 p.m. game on the West Coast.
Gotcha. Yeah, true. You're right, aren't you? Yeah, true. So they're playing earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say win anyway. I don't really think that the Rams have a great team this year. What are they fighting for? They're fighting for.
I'm going to say they're going to win just on the basis of that schedule that we talked about. So, but yeah. All right, Jacksonville at home now. Like Steelers back at home. Jacksonville are a good team. They're one of the toughest teams I think the Steelers will play on the schedule.
Yeah, I'm going to say a loss here. I don't want to, but I'm going to say a loss.
I'm going to say one too because like. I don't see 8-0.
Yeah, I'm going to say Trevor Lawrence gets a W. He's been playing pretty good over he's now third-year quarterback.
Yeah, and I think Trevor Lawrence can put, like if you look at Etienne, Christian Kirk, Ridley, I think they can put more points on the board than the Steelers. Exactly. And so if it's a shootout, I think Kenny Pickett, 31 points, but Lawrence can score 41 points. That's what it'll be in this game. It'll just be. I think it'll be a little bit much for a Steelers team. It's a bit like I think it's going to be as bad as when in 2021 when we went 11-0, but it'll be like that where we've won a lot of games. If they were to win this, you're kind of pushing your luck a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, I see it too. I think it's about that. Like, it's going to be a tougher game, and if we get behind in points, they're just going to run away with it. With their offense is pretty good. And he's a pretty good quarterback too. He can throw the football. Yeah, like, he's not bad. He's a former first round pick, right? Number 1 overall.
Yeah, and one of the best prospects coming out. And Doug Peterson's an awesome coach. Like, so Travis Etienne.
They'll be ready for that game. And if they've won a few games too, if they're 5-2, 6-1, that could be quite a matchup.
Then we play another AFC South team, the Tennessee Titans. What do you think happens in this game? It is at home.
Who's their quarterback? Is it still Tannehill? No. He's gone.
Well, yeah, but then apparently Levis has looked good, but then apparently Malik Willis looked good, but then they were going to cut him. mate, it's a shambles over there. Who knows?
And they still have Derrick Henry, don't they?
Yeah, they never ended up trading him.
I don't know, man. This might be
The
tough.
Steelers winning this one. It is at home. They're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna do the back-to-back loss thing.
You don't reckon?
No.
All right, I'll do the same then. That's 6-1.
They played the Titans a lot the last few years.
We seem to beat them, mate.
Beat the Titans.
Yeah, I was gonna say we seem to beat them a lot. So,
and we've got a better team. Like you need good middle linebackers to beat the Tennessee Titans, and we've gotten better there.
Yeah. All right, I'll go win for that one. So I'm 6-1, I think.
Then we've got Green Bay, and I'm quite high on Green Bay. I almost drafted Jordan Love in my fantasy team. I actually really rate him. He looks good. I think by week 10, their defense looks good. They're going to have it figured out. You've got Aaron Jones there. Christian Watson's going to be good. Like, you've got AJ Dillon. I think he's because Gibson's the one at the Washington. Like, they've got some good players. This could be a hard one for the Steelers.
You think this is a very, everyone's talking about 49ers, right? You think it's a very sneaky, like, tough game?
Oh, yeah. I reckon the Green Bay Packers will scrape in the playoffs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay. I'm quite high on them this year, actually.
Jeez, I'm just trying to think because I feel like this is like when we're overlooking this team a lot.
And their defense is sneaky good too. Like Kenny Clark, Rashawn Gary, one of the Smiths, the outside linebackers. They've got Jair Alexander. I think Amos ended up back there. They got some good players.
Guy? That guy Smith, is it start with a Z or someone? He's really good, isn't he?
Yeah, Zadarius Smith. So.
Yeah, he's really good. So what's the go with like Jordan Love then? Is he a good player? Because
he's surprised a lot of people in the preseason. People are like, he's actually good.
So that's going to be tough.
And he can run like I think that's going to be a hard one for the Steelers. It helps that it's at home. If that was in Green Bay, I'm just chalking that as a loss straight away. But it does help that it's at home.
Of course, it depends on all kinds of health and stuff like that. I'm going to say win, but just.
I'm going to have a loss.
Am I 7-1? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, 8-1. 8-1.
All
right. Then they go away to Cleveland.
The Browns win.
Really?
Yeah, I don't trust it. I think we sleep, man. I think they're no good. I think they're awful this year.
I just think Chubb at home, man. Like,
yeah, he's a good running
back. Watson will have found some level of form then.
You reckon?
Yeah. I'm going loss.
I'll go a win because I told you mine's gonna be high. I gotta find some losses somewhere. I don't want to do it. Oh, skip this game.
At Bengals.
Loss.
I go win.
Win? What? Oh, Mark's not a Steelers fan.
I reckon it'll be the defense that wins the game, but I reckon Joey will end up throwing some picks.
You reckon that honestly the Steelers, because I've got them 1-1. That's why I did that. I have them 1-1. I don't know.
I've got them. I reckon they're better matched up against the Bengals at the moment than they are the Browns.
Really?
Until the defense shows me they can stop someone of Nick Chubb's caliber, more than two times out of 4. I think Cleveland have it there, but not the Cleveland have it. I think the Cleveland provide a tougher matchup. I think they've got the ability to beat the Bengals because they don't use Mixon. I don't think they remotely use Mixon as well as they should.
Still, they're back to back in Ohio games too. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good for us. It's shorter travel, right? So back to back. I'm going to say loss for the Bengals, but
yeah,
I got them splitting. Cards win. Oh,
let's move on.
They're probably one of the worst teams I think in the NFL at the moment.
They're not good.
They're really bad.
I saw a funny thing on Instagram that had James Conner sitting there listening to that shitty speech from their coach, and the caption was, "I left Mike Tomlin to listen to this guy."
James Conner was annoyed.
Well, the person said, someone created a meme, right? Oh, and I had the guy delivering the speech, and James Conner's below it, going like,
"Yeah, they're not a good franchise at the moment. They haven't got a quarterback. I think he's injured or something like that. And now Josh Dobbs, and then shout out to Dobbs, is playing out there too. By week 10, we don't know what they're going to look like. They might not win a game yet. Because I'm telling you now, Commanders are going to beat them week 1. They're
going to be. So when New England come to town, what happens against New England?
Ooh, the Juju game. Dude, I kind of want to say a loss. I kind of think it'd be a tough game. You know what I'm
I
saying?
originally had that on my list, but I'm giving them the win.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll go a loss. I'll go a loss because I think I got 3 losses now. I'll go a loss.
You got 3 losses. Yep.
Yeah.
Indianapolis, where I think Anthony Richardson will be not the quarterback anymore. I think he'll be out.
Really? You think he's out of town?
No, I think he'll be injured. Like, I think
Okay. I'm going to go and win because I still like the way they play rookies. And also, our record against the Colts is ridiculous. It's like every year.
That's what I think. I'm going to win.
Yeah.
All right. Bengals at home.
They better friggin' win this game. This is my birthday. 24th of December. I'm streaming the game. They better win this game. Win. They better win twice.
I want them so bad to win. I feel like this is going to be a home loss.
They better win this game. I'll be so pissed off if they don't. I'll be so mad. So mad. I'm just that's all my that's my
They're going to split. I know they're going to split with the Bengals.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I went 1-1. So I've got to win. Actually, I'm going to finish off strong in this year. I think it's going
to be a tight loss. I'm going to go tight loss.
Oh, no. Yeah, because you got them splitting too, right? Yeah.
I said that when we first did the show. I think they'll lose at home and beat away.
Yeah.
Seattle Seahawks.
Good team, but I think they'll have to win, so I'm going to have them win because right now you're around the AFC North, they're around the wild card, and the AFC North would be probably like teams on 8, 9, 10, 11 wins right now. So I'm going to say win. You have to win this
loss.
Game.
Just because I actually rate the Seahawks, and I think Geno Smith, they'll be fighting in their division.
They're fighting for their division too. Yeah, exactly right.
All right, last week, away M&T Bank Stadium, repeat of last year.
Win. Another one for me, win.
I had to win as well. I think Kenny Pickett knows how to play there. I think the Steelers know how to play there. That is all good.
Someone told me the other day on my Steel Eyes that the Ravens was going to smoke Kenny, and I was like, bro, just no way, dude. He went to your house and beat you up. So Najee stole your towel.
What have you? So do you want to know your record?
Yeah, I forgot. Is it like 13 and no?
Nah, you're 14-3, and I'm
12. Is it 14 really? That's so many.
If they get 14, they'll be in it for the bye week, mate.
Woo, that's not bad. You know what? I have no ceiling, man, for this team. I'm sick of these ceiling talks. No ceiling.
I wonder what let me have a look at Kansas' schedule. There's 14 wins.
It's a lot. It's a lot, man.
Like 14 wins is
They're playing like the Bills, right? Surely they're playing Bills and stuff like that. Saints, a tough game actually. Oh, that was
I can't remember looking at the Chiefs, but it's good to see what it would look like to.
First game's tough.
First game's tough. Second game's tough too.
Oh, yeah, that's tough. Yeah, exactly right.
And they got to go away to Jacksonville. Then they play at home against the Bears. That'll be a bit better for them. Then they go away on the other side of the country to the Jets.
Ooh, Rodgers. Old man Rodgers.
They could have a tough first 6
weeks. They have a tough
schedule
too. Minnesota Vikings ain't no slouch in their own stadium.
Nah, exactly.
Yeah.
Nah. Denver could be a surprise packet this year. Then they've got to play the Chargers, and the Chargers are going to come out well against them.
And then go
the Chargers are going to be fighting for the division.
Denver, Chargers, Denver. Wow. They have a really tough schedule.
Then they got to play Miami.
They're solid.
On the other side of the country. They get their bye week 10. That could be helpful for them to make a run. Then they got the Eagles. At least Eagles come to town. Then they play away to the Raiders. They got to go away to Green Bay.
They have a really tough schedule.
Then they got to go. Then they come back at home against Buffalo. Then they go away to New England in the cold in week 15. Then they go back home to play the Raiders, and then they've got the Bengals coming to town who have had them.
That's a tough schedule.
And then they've got to play the Chargers. Like that's like this. I don't think the Chiefs. I heard this the other day. I heard that the Chargers are a really good bet to win the AFC West.
You know what's crazy is I think I heard something else in an article or a video somewhere is that when you do lose the previous season, you have a better chance at winning a game because of the schedule, right? Like because we came third, but now they got to verse all the tough teams. They got to
just even not just the teams though, like the got to go here, then got to go here, then got to go there, then got to go here. Like that's the good thing with the Steelers. Like you and I have got blocks where one they start off 5-0, right, or 6-0. Sorry. Then they've got a loss, then they go a win. Then I go double loss, you go double win. Then you go loss, win, and I go win because I do a 4-block win. Then you have them winning out 4-0 to end the season, but I have them going winning 1, losing 2, winning 1. Like, but I'm doing it based on like some of it's based on like how many games they can get at home. And the Steelers have blocks where they play 2, 3 at home, 2 at home, 3 at home. That helps. But this is literally each week. I don't think they play 2 games at home against the Raiders and the Bengals toward the end of the season. But otherwise, I don't think they've got 2 games in a row.
Going to LA to the Raiders would be tough, and also going to the Packers, like you said, would be tough as well. And Jets too. Going to the Jets. If the Detroit Lions beat them like an upset, then they got the Jacksonville Jaguars. They could start at 0-2. They could.
Mate, they could be quite honestly, they could be 1-3 or 1-4 to start the season.
That would be good. That'd be good shake up. It'd be good not to see.
And the reason I bring the Chiefs up is because like if the Steelers could win 13 games, this is the season where like who freaking knows?
And this season, we have the easier schedule. The easier, not what you said, they're more on different.
Because what's the Bills?
What's the Bills
schedule?
The whole NFL.
Yeah, here for like an hour.
Oh man, because Bills came first last year, right? Yeah. Oh, that's Old Man Rogers' game. I think the Bills win that.
All right, let's go. Yeah, Old Man Rogers.
Vegas.
Then they play at home against Vegas.
2-0.
Then they go against Washington at home. That could be a tough game for them.
I was thinking the same thing, actually. I
like Washington. I'm actually quite high on Washington. The quarterback's shit, but pardon my French, but the running back's good. They've got good wide receivers. They have good defense. Then they got to play away against Miami. Wait. That's at home, Miami, because they're called Highmark now. Then they got to play Jacksonville in London.
In London? Jeez.
Then they play at home against the Giants. The Giants are going to be a good team. Then they got to play away to the Pats. That's not going to be a tough couple. That's going to be a tough couple of weeks. Tampa at home. Bengals away. Denver at home. New York at home.
Philly.
Away to the Eagles. Philly. A week 13 bye. Then they go away to the Chiefs. They got to play the Cowboys. Cowboys come to their stadium. That'll be a tough game for the Cowboys in the cold. Then they got to fly out to the Chargers, who will be really fighting for the AFC to win close out the AFC West. Then they play the Patriots at home, which will be a tough game in the cold there. And then they've got to go fly down to Miami. That's a tough schedule for a Bills team that did not look good when they came to Pittsburgh.
It's funny too because we kind of want all these teams to fight each other and go 1-1, so it evens out.
But the thing is, you're going to have the Chargers, the Bills, and the Chiefs, right? As long as if we can beat the Bengals both times. We are actually a shot here. Sounds crazy to say, but like,
yeah, dude, why not? But it's right. It's right because we have like an easier, I think, schedule and how things laid out. Right.
Yeah.
If we can just beat the 49ers 1-0, beat the Browns 2-0, go to Vegas. If we have a 5-0 stretch, there's a chance we can go.
If we can win, if we win 5 games in the North and we don't drop against a lesser rated opponent.
Yeah.
This team will not only get double digits, they'll win the North, and they'll be in with a shot.
We got the Cardinals are in there. Like, there's some teams that we should be able. They on paper should be able to beat them. Cardinals, Rams. Those are ones we should be winning. I think
the Rams will be better than what people think they are. That's the only thing I say to that.
And Colts too. Colts, I think, is a win too.
I think Colts will be a complete mess by then.
But how our schedule works out, it's a lot more logical in doing things like, 5 in a row, get a bye, then you go away to the West, come back to Jaguars, and you got 2 at home, then you got 2 in Ohio, and then 2 at home again. So in a stretch of like 6 games, you're stuck in Ohio or Pennsylvania.
And the best thing is the Jags are one of the toughest opponents on the schedule, and you don't have to play them away in Jacksonville. That's huge.
Yeah. So you're saying first seed?
I'm not saying first. I'm saying they're a good. Like, if you're gonna get first seed in the AFC, this is one of the best years to try and get it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I like it, dude.
But the Chargers. I mean, I think the Chargers are gonna be up there, in the fight. So they look pretty good. But
who are your playoff teams? You got any playoff teams you got for this year in the AFC?
I haven't done that. Maybe we'll have to do that on our show. Or we'll be previewing the thing. Maybe we'll have to. I don't know. Let me out. I think the Chargers. Tough
question, isn't it? Steelers in there.
I got
Bengals in there.
Steelers, Bengals, Bills. If Tua stays healthy, I think Miami make it over the Jets, but it's hard. We've still got Steelers, Bengals,
Jags.
Bills, Chiefs. Like the Chiefs will make it. Chargers, Jacksonville, because they'll win their division. I need one more. I don't think two AFC. Oh, I've said Chargers in that. Be the Ravens and probably the Jets fighting it out for it. I only think Jacksonville will make it from the AFC South.
Wait, is it 7 teams or 8 teams now? It's 8 teams.
Seven.
Seven, is it? Oh, my bad.
Because you get one gets a bye.
Soon to be 8.
Yeah, once you get to 18 games, it'll be 8.
Who's going to win the divisions? Because I reckon Bills win the division.
Jacksonville. I got Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Bills just. I think Miami will put it to them. I'm going Steelers, of course. Oh,
Steelers can too, by the way.
It'll be Chiefs or Chargers, but let's have a look at the Chargers schedule quickly.
You don't rate the Broncos to win the division or win to play?
I don't think they can win 13 games, and I think you got to win 13 games.
I think they have an easier schedule like us too. I'm pretty sure.
They do, but I think Russ is going to take a few weeks, and if Javonte gets injured, they're stuffed.
Oh, at Tennessee, the second game, and Miami. Well, that's pretty tough. I think going to Minnesota sucks too. There's Baltimore.
Chargers might find it hard, actually.
That's what I'm saying. I reckon they're all going to verse. The AFC West going to fight each other and beat each other up. Well, so we too. The AFC North is the same thing. Actually,
maybe the Ravens scraping at 7.
Well,
the Ravens or Browns that scraping at 7.
Could be a possibility. You can still get 4. You can get 4 AFC North teams in there somehow.
I don't think you get 4.
Jeez, it's almost here, mate.
That's it. All right. Well, Marky D, you've got 14-3. I go 12-5. This is it. It's all coming up this week in the NFL and on Steelers Touchdown Under. Marky D, as always, my good friend.
Go Steelers. Here we go.